If you were to picture a Maserati in its natural habitat, then you may not imagine the sand dunes of Dubai. But Maserati says its new Levante SUV is just at home here as it is on the mean streets of Toorak. We're here to preview the new Levante S model. It's powered by a twin turbocharged V6 petrol engine and is set to arrive in Australia by the end of the year. Maserati introduced the Levante earlier this year, but it's only been available so far with a diesel engine, so it has had limited appeal to the Maserati faithful. But this high-performance model is set to change all that. Now, this twin-turbo V6 petrol engine is developed by Ferrari in Maranello. As you'd expect, it's potent and it sounds fantastic. In the Levante S, the punchy turbo engine is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. All vehicles come equipped with adaptive air suspension as standard, raising its height by 85mm from its lowest park mode to its highest off-road 2 setting. Inbuilt drive modes in the intelligent all-wheel drive system help the Levante determine what terrain it's being asked to tackle, covering everything from gravel and rocks to snow, mud and, of course, sand. It's hot out here. The sand is unbelievable, it gets everywhere, but the Levante just gets it done. It's a really impressive bit of kit off-road, and I have to say it's an absolute blast driving this thing on the sand. But while it's good to know the Maserati Levante S is capable of tackling some of the world's toughest terrain in the world's harshest climate, we all know that in reality, it may not see too much to challenge it at all. So it's on the open road then that the Levante S will really shine. It has the lowest centre of gravity in its class and a perfect 50-50 weight distribution, so it feels balanced at all times. In sport mode, the suspension lowers to reduce body roll, delivering more composure, particularly on cornering. Braking is sharp and swift, and at no point does the Levante feel like a heavy SUV. It's pretty lithe, and you certainly don't feel overwhelmed by its size. If anything, it feels like a smaller vehicle to drive than it really is. At low speeds around town and in normal or ICE, its eco driving mode, it has less of a sense of urgency. We'd prefer a quicker initial acceleration as the vehicle does have significant lag. Now, Maserati expects the diesel model to continue to make up the majority of the Levante's sales volume, but for those customers who have been awaiting a performance option, albeit one with a significant price premium, the Levante S is now the true Maserati of SUVs.